So yeah guys, here we are. The RWRs got debuffed again, or denerfed? Yeah, denerfed again, sorry. So a lot of RWRs in top tiers now can identify the mighty Pantsir. Again, you know, it basically was kind of a nerf that was happening before, and now it is working again. So you will see the majority of the RWRs being able to identify the Pantsir as S1 again. I'm talking about the LR56s, which are the F-16s and F-15s, the 67s, which are a bunch of aircraft, the 68, 69. We have even the Russian L-150s, right? And some others from the Mirages, from Tornadoes, Gripens. Basically everybody in top tier, as far as I can see, will have the ability to identify the Pantsir. Does that mean the Pantsir is now defeated? No guys, it is not. I was actually recording this game with the RMV over here. I plan to do a video on the RMV very soon, and I just couldn't do anything, guys. I couldn't get close enough that I could kill that thing, because the missiles, they don't have enough range, maybe with the PGMs and stuff, but I wasn't using the PGMs here. And if you don't have like a very long range missile like that, you are basically dead, or you're just not gonna get close to the target to actually be able to kill it. So now at least you can identify it, so we will not be like as AAA anymore, as you see on the RWR there for the Mirages appearing as S1, right? Which is good, because now you can properly identify that it's a very dangerous target, the most dangerous of all AA systems against any aircraft, right? And it makes it up for being a little bit safer in the way that you play, right? Like I said, it doesn't matter too much at the end of the day, because you still, like, depending on the aircraft and the payload that you are using, you cannot kill it. It's kind of incredible that the AS-30 has 11 kilometers of range only. Like, oh my god. This missile is just, I thought it was better, but not against the Pantsir, right? But at the end of the day, you know, there are other tactics, other missiles that you can use. At least now we can identify it, right? So, yeah, like I said, many aircraft are now able to identify it. And basically the major nerf that was happening in the dev server is now reverted, I think, majority. I mean, it's complicated because some of them will not be able to identify the S1 still, but are for lower ranks, and some other aircraft. I have to check the aircraft. I think they have 5 maybe, or something like that. There were some aircraft that are still not going to be able to identify the Pantsir, but they're not going to be even close to it to actually be able to be playing against it, right? On the top ranks and the top tier aircraft, you will be able to identify it and know. The only thing that you have to worry about here is that unless you have a MALS, and even with a MALS, you don't see the launch of the missile, okay? Uses the tracking radar uses another type of radar. It's a kilo frequency, I think, and only like very minor RWRs will be able to identify it, like the ALR 400 from the JF-17, the APG-78, if I'm not mistaken. Some of these RWRs, you know, no, the APG-78 is a radar, sorry, but the Tiger and the JF-17 radar, the RWR, they can detect the Pantsir locking and launch and everything, if I'm not mistaken. But everybody else will have some troubles, because it's such a modern band of radar that you will not be able to identify it, right? So at least here, for example, I was trying to get a kill with the S-30, but it just doesn't have the energy, doesn't have the battery life basically to get the kill, right? So if you're fighting against Pantsirs, man, just be careful, because although yes, you can identify it, the missile launch parameter and track parameter will not appear in your RWRs, even if it is one of the most modern RWRs in the game, okay? Here we were wrapping up the match. The match was basically over. My team got completely destroyed. There was an SU-27 that thought, oh, this is an easy kill. So, of course, I had to impose the French way of dealing with stuff here with the Mirage and destroy it with the mighty Magic 2, right? We don't have the Mikair, but we do have our Magic 2, which is still an amazing missile, right? So yeah, guys, but basically this is it. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe, make sure to click the like button, always helps. And let me know in the comments what you think about the change that we had with the Pantsir RWRs and stuff like that. But yeah, see ya, guys. Bye, subscribe as I said, and yeah, let me know in the comments what you think about this. See ya.